I sometimes wonder how we coped without Facebook. I guess we actually lost touch with all those old school friends. I guess we looked at real photos printed off at Boots and stuck in a ring-bound photo album. I guess when we wanted to organise a party, we wrote handwritten invites and gave them out. But how on earth did we tell everyone how awful our day has been? Social media is an incredible phenomenon. It transcends nations and generations. Your mum's on Facebook, your old geography teacher's on Facebook, and that French exchange student from when you were 15 is following you on Twitter. And they are spending a lot of time on it. Over half of 18 to 34-year-olds check their Facebook as soon as they get up. And if you're anything like me, even though a lot of it is sporadic, you are spending a lot of time checking updates, liking statuses, laughing at videos and composing provocative tweets. But with such a relatively new social phenomenon and the amount of time we spend on it, what's the impact on our lives? How should we treat it? How should we view it? What would Jesus' profile look like? And how much would he be tweeting? We were built for community. We are made in the image of God, who created us for a relationship with himself and with each other. In fact, the early church fathers, when they were looking for a word to describe the mystery of the Trinitarian God, came up with the word perichoresis, which literally means interpenetration. And what they were saying is that God is even in community with himself. And social media is an amazing way of doing and being community, of sharing life with each other, of being connected to and introduced to great people. And in doing so, we reflect the divine. Also at the heart of life and Christianity is communication. A God who wants to communicate. A God who literally spoke the world into being. A God who the Bible calls Logos, the Word, and the author of the Gospel, Good News. I don't know about you, but I am a good news person. When something brilliant happens, I want to share it with the whole world. And Twitter and Facebook are a pretty handy way of doing that. I believe we are created to want to share good news. And there's nothing better than seeing a baby scan picture, a wall of happy birthday messages, or a status update revealing that the test results are back and the cancer is gone. But there are real dangers. Research has shown that while the quantity of our friendships has increased, the quality of these relationships has actually diminished. It seems the more connected we are, the greater damage there is to the quality of these relationships. Is virtual community real community? I think one of the challenges of Facebook is that it's actually quite cheap friendship. You just have to click accept. Real friendship demands time, demands real investment, genuine interest, a giving of ourselves. Facebook friendship is not costly friendship, it's not too demanding. And our consumeristic mindset can often lead us to be friendship collectors rather than friendship investors. I'm also challenged by the endless comparisons there are to make. I don't know about you, but when I log on, I want to see how many people have liked my latest status or sent me a message. I think there's a real tendency that we can get our self-worth from how popular a day that we've had, or how many people want to interact with us. This can lead us to being performers, tightly controlling what goes up on our wall and editing photos we don't like. We project the me that we want others to see, even if it's not a true reflection of ourselves. And there is also then the tendency to deliberately overshare to provoke a reaction from others. And this can be dangerous. Not only can it lead others and ourselves to a false view of who we are, but it can also lead us down a road of comparison and judgment of others. And the problem with this kind of comparison is it's like comparing our outtakes with someone else's showreel. It's like comparing ourselves humming in the shower to someone else's X Factor performance. How might this affect our self-esteem? And how do we avoid exacerbating the situation with how we portray ourselves? My final reflection is that social media is constant. I got back from holiday recently And when I turned my phone on, I had hundreds of notifications, mentions, emails, missed calls and text messages to respond to. And with social media and mobile technology, we are always on. Psychologists refer to our state as one of constant partial attention. And because of the fact that we're constantly responding to social media and the fact that we're always on, it not only makes us less effective, but also means we fail to live life and appreciate the moment. Facebook makes me busier, helps me procrastinate more, distracts me from what I'm actually meant to be doing. I'm guessing your experience is the same. I love social media because I love people. And I love the fact that this video was contributed to by 24 people who responded to a tweet. But let's recognise the dangers. Let's control it rather than let it master us and damage us and our relationships.